Each morning is a rebirth, a precious gift that life offers us. Think about this as you awaken. Marcus Aurelius, the great Roman emperor and philosopher, saw dawn as a call to excellence, not as an invitation to laziness. Integrating early rising into his daily routine was not a choice, but an imperative for him, a way to optimize each day. He understood that sleep, far from being a waste of time, is a vital restoration of our energy, essential for our accomplishments. Today, in this video, we delve into 10 fundamental Stoic principles, keys to forging habits that support your long-term ambitions. Keep in mind that major transformations take root in small daily changes. Never underestimate the power of a well-utilized morning. So, before proceeding, I challenge you, do not skip this video. If you're here, it's because you aspire to be more, to be the exception. Immerse yourself fully in what follows and let every word sink into your mind. Welcome to business, motivation, stoicism, and success. Settle in comfortably, create a conducive space for reflection and learning. We are about to embark on a rewarding journey through Stoic teachings. So, without further ado, let's dive into our first point. Ready? Let's begin. Discover eudaimonia, the ancient Greek secret to productive mornings and a fulfilling life. Eudaimonia, often translated as happiness, goes beyond this simple definition. It is the achievement of your full potential, the realization of your true nature. Each morning offers a new opportunity to get closer to this ideal. Focused and productive mornings are not just successful starts to the day, they are the foundations of a rich and full existence. Conversely, aimless mornings can lead to meaningless days and an unsatisfactory life. But what exactly is eudaimonia? It is your reason to get up in the morning, your ultimate quest. Greek philosophers, such as Aristotle, saw in eudaimonia the goal of human life, achieved through virtue, reason, and self-realization. Your personal quest for eudaimonia might be a long-forgotten passion, a skill you wish to develop, or anything that gives deep meaning to your life. To begin this quest, ask yourself each morning, what would bring me closer to my eudaimonia today? Write down your thoughts and choose the one that resonates most with you. Engaging in the path of eudaimonia is to commit to a life of enriching challenges, meaningful relationships, creativity, and well-being. Give yourself each morning a powerful reason to get up, a goal that nourishes your soul and propels you towards the realization of your potential. Prepare your mornings. As Marcus Aurelius emphasized, all our efforts must be directed towards a final goal. Without it, every act is in vain. Becoming a morning person goes far beyond simply setting an alarm for 5 a.m. Those who succeed in optimizing their mornings have a routine not only at wake-up but also before going to bed. Remember, you do not control your consciousness during sleep, but you can influence your nightly activities for a more effective awakening. Start tonight. Move away from the TV and phone before bed. Make a pact with yourself to avoid screens in bed. Also, prepare your environment for the next day. For example, if you plan to go to the gym, prepare your workout clothes the night before, laying them out ready to go. You save yourself morning effort. The presence of your ready-to-go clothes and shoes in your room will make skipping the workout harder. And don't forget, a mind cluttered with unresolved problems, whether financial, relational, or professional, does not find rest easily. You surely know the feeling, that of turning over a problem trying to sleep. It is essential to resolve what is in your power before bed. For issues beyond your control, practice deep breathing. Inhale calmly, count to 5, then exhale slowly. This simple exercise signals your body that there is no danger, allowing for tension release, a slower heart rate, and inner calm. By consciously slowing your mind, you promote a restorative night's sleep, essential for a productive awakening. The small sacrifices of the evening are the keys to becoming a successful leader and making the most of your days. Avoid distractions after waking up. As Marcus Aurelius advised, focus on each minute as a Roman, as a man, by concentrating on what you have to do, shedding all other distractions. Often, from the morning, we find ourselves scattered in different directions without even grasping our true objective. Distractions are everywhere, random videos on Facebook, a new episode of your favorite series, tragic news, Instagram messages, dirty dishes, unpaid bills. In our modern world, communication means and mental stimuli abound. No matter what time you wake up, distractions lurk, sometimes to the point where it seems the world conspires against your concentration. Most of the time, these distractions act as a form of productive procrastination. They seem useful, even necessary, but they do not necessarily need to be dealt with immediately. Learning to recognize and push them away can radically transform your mornings. It is essential to remember that the time just after waking up is a precious moment. It is a time for you to set your priorities and start your day with intention. By resisting the temptation to dive into a sea of distractions, you preserve your energy and focus for what really matters. I highly recommend starting with simple practices. Do not check your phone immediately upon waking. Do not watch the news right away, nor worry about minor household tasks. Focus on your goals for the day. By adopting this discipline, you take control of your day from the first moments, paving the way for significant productivity and achievement. Cultivate wake-up consistency. As Marcus Aurelius said, we must build our lives action by action and rejoice if each action achieves its goal, without letting anyone distract us. This wisdom is fundamental to successfully becoming a regular early riser. Listen carefully. Taking control of every aspect of your life is the first step towards gaining the personal power needed to create or transform what you wish. To wake up early regularly, it is essential to cultivate self-discipline. Self-discipline is actually the habit of consistency. You must motivate yourself to repeat an action until it becomes natural. Seeing the results of this repetition will encourage you to continue. The first 30 days of establishing a new morning routine are crucial. This period can be divided into 3 phases of 10 days. Each phase presents its own emotional challenges and mental barriers to maintaining the new habit. The first 10 days are often the hardest. The desire to give up can be strong, especially when it comes to waking up early. Thoughts like, "I'm too tired, I need more sleep," or the temptation to hit the snooze button are common. It is important to remember that this difficult period is only temporary. Next, there is the second phase, from the 11th to the 20th day. Although still uncomfortable, it becomes easier to manage. You start to get used to your new routine and see its benefits. Your confidence grows, and you begin to positively associate the benefits of waking up early. The third phase is one of real transformation. Your perception changes from "I'm not a morning person" to "I am a morning person." Instead of dreading the wake-up, you begin to look forward to starting a new day because you have managed to do it for more than 20 consecutive days. You finally feel the benefits of this habit. This process is designed to integrate the habit of waking up early into your identity. Once you identify with this new way of living, it becomes easier to act this way. Take things with ease. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, pay attention to the present moment and ask yourself, why does this seem unbearable? Why can't I endure this? If this question makes you uncomfortable, it is probably because our brain naturally tends to favor instant gratification, thus favoring short-term rewards over long-term benefits. This is why 95% of people give up their exercise routine within the first 10 days. They do not realize that the difficulty felt at the beginning of any new habit is temporary. Many say to themselves, if it's so painful, then it's not worth it. This mentality often leads us to procrastinate, especially when it comes to waking up early. If we miss a morning, we promise ourselves to start again the following Monday or next month. However, it is essential to understand that it is our ability to persevere that shapes our discipline and strength. Life is unpredictable, and we control few things in our existence. What we can master is what we do with our days. Each new day is a gift, an opportunity to become a better version of ourselves. So, if you woke up late today, forgive yourself and decide to wake up early tomorrow. Remember, every day is a new battle, and everyone is capable of fighting for a better day. Practice discipline in small things. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that we must discipline ourselves in small things to then progress towards larger tasks. If you have a headache, train yourself not to complain. Do not curse. Every time you feel pain, you don't have to express it. You can voice your discomfort, but don't let your complaints take over your entire being. The term discipline comes from the Latin word disciplina, which means teaching or instruction. Practicing discipline in small things is about constantly shaping yourself, forging mental resilience. A simple example is placing your alarm clock far from your bed. This forces you to get up, to put your body in motion, and motion generates energy. When you get up to turn off the alarm, you are already standing, which naturally helps you stay awake. Avoid hitting the snooze button. Think about it. Hitting the snooze button is like saying, I hate waking up in the morning, so I'm going to do it multiple times. If your alarm clock is far away, you have to get out of bed to turn it off. Once you're up, stay awake. Don't let your mind convince you to go back to bed. There's only one option: leave the bedroom. Another simple yet effective practice is making your bed every morning. By accomplishing this first task of the day, you feel a small sense of pride and motivation to accomplish more tasks. This reinforces the idea that small things matter. If you can't handle small tasks properly, it will be difficult to tackle bigger ones. Find a motivation buddy. To achieve your goal of getting up early, it's essential to pair up with someone who supports and motivates you. This collaboration is crucial because one of the most important skills in achieving our goals is the ability to stay engaged and motivated. Your motivation buddy could be a friend, a family member, or a colleague who has already succeeded in the goal you're pursuing. This person acts as a pillar of support, encouraging you and reminding you of your commitments, especially when your determination falters. The advantage of having such a person by your side is undeniable. This relationship creates an environment of mutual support where each person draws inspiration and motivation from the other's success. This support makes individual challenges like getting up early more accessible and rewarding. When choosing your motivation buddy, it's important to find someone who understands and shares your goals and is ready to support you constructively. This partnership should be based on mutual respect and encouragement, reinforcing the importance of your shared commitment. With such support, you will be more likely to overcome difficulties and stay true to your goal of getting up early. Meditate on death. Marcus Aurelius urges us to live each moment with the awareness that we could leave this life at any time. Regulate every act and thought accordingly, he advises. This reflection on death was a common practice among the Stoics. Every morning, take a moment to meditate on this reality with the phrase memento mori, which means remember you will die. This universal truth, whether one is rich or poor, successful or not, is inevitable. The purpose of this reminder is not to provoke fear or gloom, but to inspire, motivate, and clarify. This morning meditation helps you focus your attention on what truly matters. Your internal principles, your home, your money, your fame, all of this is temporary and can be taken away at any moment. Your character, on the other hand, remains inalienable. Our character is what truly defines us and guides us in life. It is through our virtues or flaws that we rise or fall, and it is often this that constitutes our legacy. Remembering our mortality grounds us in reality. Think of the question Steve Jobs asked himself every morning: if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? If the answer is too often negative, it's time to change something quickly. Don't miss the opportunity to live your life fully, imprisoned in activities you hate. It's not death we should fear, but the fact of never beginning to truly live. Practice negative visualization. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, every morning, prepare yourself to meet today ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and sullen people. They act like this because they do not distinguish good from evil. The Stoics advocate seeing the world as it truly is, rather than imagining an ideal society. Negative visualization involves tempering your expectations and being more realistic with yourself. What unfavorable scenarios could arise? How would you handle them? This approach allows you to prepare for the worst, thus putting yourself in a better position to handle potential difficulties. Take work, for example. If you anticipate that your boss might be difficult, you will be better prepared to deal with his behavior. If, on the other hand, he is pleasant, it will be a positive surprise. But in any case, you will remain calm because you are prepared. Now imagine you have an important meeting with a client to close a big deal. By visualizing potential problems in advance, such as nerves or difficult questions from the client, you prepare yourself mentally to stay calm and in control of your emotions, thus increasing your chances of success. By anticipating difficulties, you reduce the fear and anxiety related to these situations and prepare yourself mentally to handle them effectively if they occur. In our last reference to Marcus Aurelius, he expresses his gratitude: "I am indebted to the gods for having had good grandparents, good parents, a good sister, good teachers, good associates, good parents, and friends. Almost everything is good." Marcus Aurelius, with humility and honesty, acknowledges the importance of those who helped him develop his values and ethics. He shows us the importance of being grateful for those who have helped shape our being. We can adopt this practice by keeping a gratitude journal. Keeping a gratitude journal is a simple yet powerful process. Gratitude should not be limited to the big things in life. Start by appreciating the small things and recognizing that nothing is too insignificant to be appreciated. Each day, write down 3 to 5 things you are grateful for. This can range from a difficult day at work, counterbalanced by the comfort of your family or pet, to simply the gratitude of being alive. Practicing gratitude before you go to sleep not only contributes to better sleep quality but also prepares you to wake up the next day with a positive outlook. Remember, your first thought in the morning is often influenced by your last thought before you sleep. If you fall asleep with positive and grateful thoughts, you will wake up with the same energy. So, each night, choose to create a positive expectation for the next day. Be grateful, forgive yourself for the day's mistakes, and commit to doing your best the next day. Remember, things don't change, we change. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to help us share this enriching philosophy. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment for more content. See you soon.